There are 3 trends in grants this year that will change how you choose which grants to write. This video will help you adapt to these 3 trends so you can feel confident as you write your first grant or upgrade your current grant writing skills. Trend number 1, new president, new administration. Let's start right away with the elephant in the room. A presidential election in the United States always results in that party's favorite topic getting preferential treatment for grants, such as energy or education. But it's different this time, and instead of rearranging grant topics, you will see a very different system emerge when it comes to federal grants. Everyone's talking about DOGE, the new Department of Government Efficiency, co-led by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Right now on X, DOGE does a lot of trash talking about grants, but I don't think the goal is to get rid of them. This is just me and my grant experience, but I think the trend will be a change from very niche subjects funded by federal grants. I think DOGE will change grants to support topics that will produce a broad result that impacts millions of Americans. I don't know what that looks like yet, but I'm constantly watching DOGE for updates to report back to you. So if you are new to grants, a trend would be to avoid going to the federal government right now. Let them sort out this new system. For my colleagues with many years of federal grant experience, and many of them are managing federal grants right now, they're just riding the wave. If you're one of the grant professionals working through changes in federal grants right now, leave a comment below on your experience. Just not a political comment. Let's jump from one hot topic to the next. Trend number 2, artificial intelligence. Love it or hate it, AI is here to stay. So how can you use it to your advantage? First, let's understand its current limits. AI cannot write your grant for you, but it can help. Here's a very basic example of how I use AI for grants right now, and then I'll show you the trend. I've shared in these videos how many grants I write each year for many different programs. I might write 10 grants for the same program, so I'm often writing the same thing, sort of. Each grant funder will ask pretty much the same question, but in a slightly different way, so that the answer in that prior grant proposal doesn't quite match this one. So with precise prompts, I will ask AI to help provide the answer. I tell AI that I am writing a grant, that I have a question, and I have information to answer it. I'll tell AI to give me 3 different answers within a certain number of words because grant funders will often put a limit on the length of your answer. It takes seconds to give me 3 rewrites from the old grant to the new one. And then I choose an answer, though I still have to edit it to truly answer the question in the grant proposal. So AI saves me time in writing, but it doesn't have intuition. I do. So AI is helpful, but is not a replacement. And you all know that this simple example is just barely scratching the surface of what AI can do. But the trend is more toward managing all the timing in grants, such as deadlines, reports, when grants are awarded, finding grants, managing your entire list of them, and so on. There are companies that offer this level of AI-based grant management right now, but they're not free and they're not cheap, though I have many colleagues who find the service worth the cost. But I think the trend will be that your basic office systems will have enough AI built in eventually so that you can adequately manage grants at no extra charge. So you and your budget have options. This third trend is the quietest trend of all. Trend number 3, the rise of local grants. Grant funders that are in your community are quietly increasing their giving, some rather significantly. That can be private foundations, corporations, or state and local government agencies. Not only that, but I'm making a little bit of a prediction here. Remember in trend number 1, when I said that DOGE will likely take those niche grants out of the federal grant process? But there will still be people interested in niche subjects. Enter the local grant funder. Now, you must pay close attention to each local funder's timelines and instructions. They will often make changes to their systems and their interests, and that might include changing tactics in response to DOGE. Fortunately, I have multiple playlists here on Grant Chatter on how to find and write these grants, whether you're writing for a small business, a nonprofit, or an individual looking for support. And believe me, I will have lots of videos on how these trends play out this year and beyond. I'm Tiffany. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year! Choose which Grant Chatter video you want to watch next, and I'll see you there.